The meadow is quiet tonight. The wind is soft. The tall grass sways back and forth like the gentle rocking of a cradle. Even the crickets are singing more slowly, their little chirps like tiny lullabies for the world. Most of the meadow's creatures have curled up in their beds. The rabbits in their burrows, the mice in their nests, the butterflies tucked under leaves. But one little hedgehog is still awake. His name is Pip. And Pip is not quite ready to sleep. Pip is a small hedgehog with a very round belly, tiny paws, and eyes that shine like polished buttons. He's not the fastest runner in the meadow. He's not the bravest explorer either. But he is something else, something special. A heart full of curiosity. Every evening, when the sun dips low and the shadows stretch long, Pip likes to take a small wander. Not too far, just far enough to see how the world changes when the day ends and the night begins. In the daylight, the meadow is bright and busy. In the moonlight, it is different. The colors grow softer. The air cools and smells sweeter. And everything seems to shimmer, just a little. Pip loves that shimmer. One quiet night, as the sky turned from gold to purple to deep velvet blue, Pip noticed something unusual. Near the base of a tall oak tree, a broad leaf had curled over like a little roof. And from underneath it came a soft glow. Pip's nose twitched. He stepped closer. His little paws pressed into the cool grass as he gently pushed the leaf aside. There, resting on the earth, was a tiny compass. It was small enough to fit into Pip's paw. Its frame looked as though it had been dipped in starlight, catching the moon's glow in every tiny curve. And right in the center, under the glass, the needle spun slowly. Around and around, until it stopped. Pip tilted his head. He'd seen a compass once before, when a traveling mole passed through the meadow. That compass had pointed north. Always north. But this one didn't. The needle pointed toward the far side of the meadow. A place Pip had never explored. He stared at it for a long moment, until the moonlight shifted and touched the glass. The instant the moonlight hit it, the needle spun again. Flicker, flicker, stop. Not north. Not south. Somewhere else entirely. Somewhere the moon wanted him to go. Now you and I both know. Pip was supposed to be heading home. It was late. The stars were already gathering in the sky. But when you're a hedgehog with a heart full of wonder, and you find a compass that glows under the moon, sometimes you just have to follow it. So Pip tucked the compass close to his chest and set off into the night. The meadow felt different. The tall grasses leaned aside for him, as though making a path. The air smelled faintly of lavender and something new. Something waiting. He followed the soft silver glow until the sound of tiny wings caught his ear. There, bobbing gently in the air before him, was a firefly, wearing tiny spectacles. The light from his lantern-like body flickered warmly, lighting Pip's face. "Well now," said the firefly, adjusting his glasses, "I see you've found the moon's compass." Pip's mouth fell open. "The moon's compass? You know about it?" "Of course," the firefly chuckled, his light flashing brighter for a moment. "It's no ordinary compass. It points to places you cannot see in the day, places that hide until the moon calls them. But the path it shows is not always easy. You'll need a guide." The firefly gave a little bow. "I am Fennel. I've traveled these night paths many times." Pip's heart lifted. "Then, will you come with me?" Fennel's glow brightened. "I thought you'd never ask." The compass led them to a brook so smooth and shining, it looked like someone had poured melted moon into it. The silver ripples sparkled, and Pip could hear the soft hum of water slipping over stones. But oh dear, the brook was too wide for him to hop across. The water looked cold, and Pip's paws weren't made for swimming far. Just then, there was a gentle splash. From the reeds, a sleek brown shape appeared, her fur glistening in the moonlight. "Hello there," she said softly. "I'm Luma." She smiled, shy but kind. "I can take you across." She rolled a broad lily pad into the water, and Pip stepped on, his little paws gripping the edges. With a gentle push, Luma guided the lily pad across the glowing brook. The water whispered beneath them, and Pip's nose twitched at the fresh, cool scent. On the other side, the compass pointed toward a forest. a forest that shimmered faintly along its trunks and branches. Each step they took made the leaves whisper. Sometimes Pip thought they were whispering to him. The air felt still, and yet alive. Deep inside the forest, they came to a wide stump, smoothed by time. Perched upon it was an owl, feathers the color of polished wood, eyes deep and round as the moon. The owl blinked slowly. To pass, he said in a voice like the rustle of leaves, "You must answer my riddle. What can you hold without touching and keep without keeping?" Pip's brow furrowed. He thought of acorns, no. He thought of water, no, that slipped away. Then he thought of the way he felt, standing under the stars with the compass glowing in his paw. "A memory," he whispered. The owl's eyes glimmered. "Correct. Go on, little traveler." Through a glowing archway of branches, Pip stepped into a hidden glade. It was more beautiful than anything he had imagined. The grass glimmered like tiny green stars. Tall flowers with silver petals swayed in a rhythm only they knew. And in the center, a single moonflower, its petals closed, as though it were sleeping. The compass quivered in his paw, pointing straight toward it. The moon had reached her highest point, and a soft breeze curled through the glade. The moonflower stirred, slowly opening. From its heart, tiny glowing seeds rose into the air. One by one, they floated upward, drifting higher and higher until they became stars. But one seed floated down instead, landing in Pip's paws. "It's for you," Fennel said gently. "Keep it close, and you'll always find your way when you're lost." Pip held the seed to his chest. It was warm, and the warmth seemed to travel straight to his heart. With the compass still in paw, Pip followed his friends back. Past the owl, through the glowing forest, over the brook with Luma's help, and across the quiet meadow where the grass bent softly in farewell. When he reached his burrow, Pip placed the compass and the seed beside his bed. He curled into his nest with a sleepy smile. "Tomorrow," he whispered, "I'll follow it again." And as his eyes closed, the moonlight slipped into his home, touching the compass's glass one last time, making it glow as Pip drifted into dreams filled with silver paths and gentle adventures.